Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Elise. My name is Elise and I am your yoga teacher from Brussels, Belgium. Today you're up for a Hatha class. It's a heart opening sequence, so lots of backbends, humble warrior and a bit of balancing and a bit of everything else. So hop on your mat and let's get started. You can come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. You can have your ankle crossed, you can have your feet staggered, you can sit on your knees. But if you're sitting on your butt, you want to grab the muscle, not the flesh, the muscle, remove it from the sit bone so you have a really good anchor. Kind of dig yourself in the floor. You can roll the shoulders up, back and down, opening the chest. And one more time, shoulders up, back and down. Now let your arms fall heavy on the laps with the palm facing up or facing down. Softly close your eyes for a moment. And before we start our practice, let's find some stillness. And let's find our breath. Just take a moment to connect with the physical sensation of the body breathing. Maybe you can feel the shoulders lifting as you inhale, or the chest, or the abdomen, and softly falling as you exhale. And as you slow down the breath, you can relax your face, and frown the forehead and soften the jaw. Relax your shoulders. Feel the weight of the arms on your laps. Soften the abdomen. Relax your hips. Relax your legs. Your ankles, your feet, and up to the toes. And may your practice today bring you into the present moment, cultivating mindfulness through the connection of your breath and your movement. And if you want to set an intention for your practice today, you can do so now. And you can answer the question, what can yoga do for me today? Can be anything physical or more emotional. And now to anchor our intention, let's exhale all the air from the belly and we'll take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale deeply through the nose. Feel the air coming in the nostril, filling up the lungs, up to the abdomen. Hold it at the top. Open the mouth and exhale. And you squeeze all the air out. And again, inhale deeply through the nose. Feel the air coming in the nostril, filling the chest, the abdomen. Hold it at the top. And exhale. Exhale fully and squeeze the air out. One more time. Inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale. Come back to a natural and simple breath. Place your hands in front of your heart. Rub the palms together to create some heat. Now cup the palms in front of the eyes, but don't smash them. Just place the hands. Maybe you can feel the energy and some vibrations here. Blink your eyes open, spread the fingers and release. Alright, and we'll start our laying on our back. So you can softly, gently, elegantly come onto your back. Sorry, Homer. Can I come onto my back? Yeah? Alright. You can extend the left leg to the floor, flexing the foot. So make sure that the foot is active. So you engage the leg, and you can squeeze the right knee to the chest. Use your muscles. Really use the muscle to give it a good squeeze. And breathe. Now extend the leg towards the ceiling. You can place your hands behind the thigh, or you can maybe place your hands higher, or you can grab the big toe with your arm. But if it means that you're here, you don't want to be here. Keep the shoulder and the head on the floor. So see where you're at today. And you can place the left hand on the left hip bone. Feel a nice stretch in the back of the leg. You can keep a micro bend if you need to, or you can keep a lot of bend if you need to. See where you're at today. And wherever the hand is, now slowly open the leg to the right. So maybe you push on the calf muscle, maybe on the thigh. See where you can have your hands here. And keep pressing the left hip bone on the floor, so you're reminded that it can't lift. The right leg is extended to the side. Feel a nice stretch in the inner thigh. Relax your face. And breathe. One more full breath. Now on your next inhale, squeeze the belly, lift the leg up again. Release the big toe or release your grip. Bend the knee. Bring the right foot on the floor. Extend the right leg forward. Now bring the left foot on the floor. Slowly left knee to the chest. Interlace the fingers on top of the knee and give it a good squeeze. Relaxing the hip flexor. The right leg is activated on the floor, so you want to flex the foot so the toes are towards the ceiling and the heel is planted on the floor. Now you can bring your hands wherever you can, either behind the thigh or maybe the calf muscle, or maybe you can grab the big toe with your peace fingers and extend the left leg to the ceiling. I've done quite a few hours of yoga today, so it might not look like me. My hamstrings are pretty open. You're just opening yours, so if you need to keep a bend in the knee, keep a bend in the knee. Go gentle with yourselves. The right hand is on the right hip bone. Now take a big inhale here, and as you exhale, you open the left leg to the left. Pressing on the right hip bone with the right hand. You want to maintain the hip and the glute on the floor. Shoulders on the floor. Your face is relaxed. Your jaw is relaxed. 2 more breaths here. Now squeeze the belly. As you inhale, lift the left leg up. Relax the grip, bend the knee to the chest. Bring the left foot on the floor. Now extend the left leg next to the right. It's not Shavasana yet, but both legs are active. Now reach both arms back with the palm facing up and stretch yourself. From the tip of the fingers to the tip of the toes, a big long stretch. Tailbone is going under and down. Now inhale. As you exhale, bend the knees, bring the arms alongside the body with the palm facing down. And normally we take bridge pose towards the end, but today we are wild and we take bridge pose at the beginning. But it's going to be 3 very slow bridge pose. So bring the heels towards the glutes or towards the hips. Make sure you can touch the heels with the fingertips. As you inhale, press on the feet, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Chin away from the chest, squeeze the glutes and the belly at the top. And as you exhale, release down vertebra by vertebra. And again, as you inhale, press on the feet, lift the bum, lift the hips towards the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes and squeeze the belly at the top. Chin away from the chest. And exhale on the way down. And one more time. Inhale, press on the feet, lift the hips towards the ceiling, squeeze the glutes, squeeze. Imagine you have a block between the thighs that you squeeze together. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower down. Alright, from here we take happy baby pose. So bring your thighs to your chest, lift the feet parallel to the floor, open the knees wider than the torso, and grab. Either you grab the big thumb or you grab the outer edge of your feet or maybe the ankle. See where you're at today. And you want to press the knees down. Keep the lower back on the floor. And we'll be in an unmoving baby pose. So normally we can sway, but today we're not swaying. We're staying in this stillness. Keep pressing the knees gently towards the floor. One more big breath in. As you exhale, release the grip. Bend the knees, bring the knees to the chest and slide the hands behind the thighs. And now you roll on the whole length of the spine 5 times. The whole length of the spine, a free massage. And on the 5th time, you can come to seated with your legs crossed. I imagine that everyone is here now. Now bring the hands forward, and from here, to the best of your ability, come to a tabletop position. So you can bring the hands forward, press on the outer edge of your feet, bring the knees on the floor. Good, and tabletop position. So make sure that your wrists are under the shoulders and your knees are under the hips, feet disappear flat. We'll take 3 rounds of cat-cows. So on an inhale, arch the back, lift the tailbone, look up, lift the heart. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, press firmly the floor away from you. Inhale, arch the back, look up, tailbone lifted. And as you exhale, round, press the floor, tuck the chin, the tailbone, squeeze the navel to the spine. One last time, inhale, arch. Send the gaze up and exhale, round. And back to a neutral position. Alright, from here we'll go to our downward dog. No, actually not yet. I want to warm up the shoulders a bit. So bring the right hand slightly more inward to the middle of the mat, but not exactly at the middle. Lean on the right hand. As you inhale, lift and open to the left, fingertips reaching high to the ceiling. And as you exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right, shoulder and ear on the floor. You can stay here, or you can bring the right arm up and wrap the right arm behind the back and grab the upper left thigh, or maybe just rest the hand on the lower back. And here, if you want an extra challenge, you can extend the left leg back with the toes on the floor, rolling the right shoulder towards the ceiling, and breathe. Now inhale. As you exhale, release the left knee on the floor, bring the right arm up, right hand on the floor, press yourself back up, but you inhale, you lift the left arm up long to the ceiling, and exhale back to a tabletop position. And we do that on the other side. So bring the left hand slightly more into the middle. Now inhale, open to the right, long line of energy. As you exhale, you thread the right arm underneath the left, right shoulder and right ear on the floor. You can stay here, or you can lift the left arm up to the ceiling. Wrap the arm behind the back, grab the opposite thigh or the lower back, and now extend the right leg long. Tucking the floor, the toes on the floor, and you roll the left shoulder open, so we have a nice twist here. Now take a big inhale here. As you exhale, release the right knee. Lift the left arm up, palm on the floor, Inhale, press yourself back up, open to the right again. And exhale back to a tabletop position. And from here we can go to downward dog. So tuck all 10 toes, spread the fingers wide on the mat and make sure that the wrists are right under the shoulders. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift the tailbone up and back and find the first down dog of this practice. So by all means, pedal your feet, walk your dog. You can gaze underneath one arm, underneath the other. Move your knees, move your hips, take any movement that you like and that you find comfortable here. Oh, that feels good. Now come to stillness. Let's just check your alignment for a moment. So you always gaze towards the knees. Make sure the feet are hips distance apart and your hips disappear behind the toes. Tailbone is lifted up and back so you can really stretch the back of the thighs and of the calf muscle. Press on your hands to sink the chest low towards the thighs. And breathe. Now look forward. Bring the right foot forward, the left foot forward. Hands on the shins. Inhale with a flat back halfway up. As you exhale, fold. Now press on the feet, circle the arms around the body. Inhale all the way up. Hands touch above the head. And exhale, hands to the heart. And release. And now is the time you can adjust your clothes. You can fix your hair. You can wiggle your legs. You can have a sip of water. Alright. Good. Find your mountain pose. So bring your big toes to touch and lightly separate the heels. Lift the kneecaps. Strong quads. Tailbone down, pelvis forward. Roll the shoulders back. Open the heart. Bring your hands to your chest. And here spread the toes on the mat. Really bring all the weight on each corner of your feet. Grow the spine tall. Imagine you have a thread pulling you up towards the ceiling and you have weights down the earth pulling you towards the earth, way down the filament. Soft gaze forward. Now inhale, reach your arms high. And as you exhale, fall forward. Bend the knees, bring the hands on the floor. Step the right foot back. Bring the right knee on the floor. Make sure that the left knee is above the left ankle. Inhale, reach your arms long to the ceiling, gaze up, relax the shoulders. And as you exhale, hands on the floor. Lift the right knee off the floor. Step the left foot back for a high plank. Hold your high plank. Make sure that the shoulders are above the wrist and the feet are hips distance apart. Belly and glute are squeezed. Now bring the knees on the floor. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows in to hug the rib cage. Chin, chest on the floor, your butt is lifted high. Slide the legs on the floor. Press on your hands, inhale and find a gentle cobra. Maybe your cobra is here, and actually here is a very good cobra. You could even lift your hands and say hi. Now inhale again, exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes, come back on the knees and press back to downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Now as you inhale, sweep the right toes high. As you exhale, right foot forward between the hands. Left knee on the floor. Right knee right above the right ankle. Inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, hands on the floor. Lift the left knee. Step on the right foot to bring the left foot forward and fold. Press on the feet, circle the arms around. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to the chest, Savasthiti. And now we do the left side. Inhale, lift the arms up, tall mountain. And as you exhale, fall forward. Bend the knees, hands on the floor. Left foot steps back. Left knee on the floor. Right knee right above the right ankle. Inhale, lift the arms high, look up. Relax the shoulders. And as you exhale, lower the hands.
Lift the left knee, right foot steps back, high plank. Let's hold high plank for 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees on the floor, shift the weight forward, bend the elbows in, chin, chest on the floor. Slide your legs. Inhale, Cobra. Maybe it's a higher Cobra now, maybe not. Tuck the toes, come on the knees, press back on an exhale, downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, sweep the left toes high. Exhale, left foot forward, front of the mat. Right knee on the floor. Inhale, rise the arms up. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, hands on the floor. Lift the right knee, step on the left foot, fall forward at the front of the mat. Inhale, circles the arm around all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart, Samasthiti. And now we continue with this sun salutation, but with a few modifications. So find your mountain pose again. Soft gaze forward. Inhale, reach your arms high. And as you exhale, fall forward. Bend the knees, bring the right foot back. Now keep the right knee on the floor, or you have the option to keep the right knee off the floor. Inhale, lift the arms high. Pause. Inhale here again. Exhale, hands on the floor. Left foot meet the right foot, high plank. Knees on the floor, shift the weight forward, bend the elbows in. Slide the legs on the floor. Inhale, Cobra. Tuck the toes as you exhale, down dog. We're picking up the pace a little bit. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right foot forward. Option to have the left knee on the floor or not. Inhale, lift your arms high for crescent. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, hands on the floor. Press on the right foot, bring the left foot forward and forward. Press on the feet, inhale, rise up. Hands above the head, and exhale, hands to the heart. Left side, inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees, hands on the floor. Left foot steps back. Left knee on the floor or not. Inhale, rise. Relax the shoulders. Pause. Inhale again. Exhale, hands on the floor. Right foot meet left, high plank. Knees, shift forward, bend the elbows, chin, chest, floor, slide the legs. Inhale, Cobra. Tuck the toes. Exhale, use the core, down dog. Inhale, sweep the left toes high. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, crescent. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, hands on the floor. Press on the left foot, bring the right foot forward and fold. Press on the feet, inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Release the arms alongside the body, close your eyes for a moment. Feel the flow of energy from the crown of the head to the tip of the toes, the energy of the transformative sun. Catch your breath. Slow down the heartbeat. Feel the weight of the body through the feet. And maybe you can feel some vibration in the fingertips. It's only the energy flowing. Now take a big breath in. Exhale, open the eyes. Find your mountain pose again. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale to rise. And as you exhale, fold. Hands on the floor, bend the knees, step into a high plank. From your high plank, bend the elbows in and come all the way on the belly. Flatten the top of the feet, zip the legs together. Squeeze the glute, press the hips on the floor. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. As you inhale, press on the hands, peel the chest off the floor and find a Cobra here. We hang out in Cobra for a little bit, so make sure you're not here. Make sure you're not here. Gentle bend in the elbows, and the heart is forward. Gentle squeeze of the shoulder blades as well. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Now bring the arms back and interlace the fingers on top of your bum. Press the knuckles towards the feet so you have the arms extended and the shoulder blades together. Now as you inhale, use the muscles of the back and your core. Lift the chest, gaze forward, and now lift the legs off the floor for Locust Pose. And the toes point towards the back of the mat. As you inhale, maybe you can lift a little higher, massaging the abdominal organs. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release. Release the arms and turn your head to the left. Resting the cheek on the floor. Taking a moment here to observe the sensations. And we'll do this one more time. Bring the forehead on the floor. Fingertips interlace on top of the bum. Now, as you inhale, peel the chest off the floor. Arms extended, want to reach towards the feet. And now lift the feet off the floor, and maybe even the thighs are lifted off the floor. Squeeze the glutes and press the pubic bone on the floor. As you inhale, maybe you can bounce, not really bounce, but balance on the belly. 2 more breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Turn the head to the other side and observe any sensations, any movement. Now bring the forehead back on the floor, but this time extend the arms forward. So you want to have the pinky fingers on the floor and the thumb facing forward. Zip the legs together, press the pubic bone on the floor by squeezing the glutes. Now as you inhale, peel the chest off the floor, lift the arms up, and now lift the legs. 2 breaths here. Now big inhale. As you exhale, cactus the elbows. Lift the chest up and bring the arms back to the front. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, arms to the front and release. Turn your head to the side. And if you have cramps in the toes, you can tap the toes on the floor and stretch the feet here. Ooh, that feels good. Alright, 1 more time. Forehead on the floor, but now you extend the arms in the T position. So the palms are facing down, align with the shoulders. Now as you inhale, only the torso and the arms lift off the floor. So the legs stay stuck on the floor. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the left arm forward and the right hand touches the thigh. Gaze back. Inhale back to a T position, lift the chest. Exhale, right arm forward, left hand touches the thigh, gaze back. 1 more time. Inhale T, lift the chest. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, gaze back. Inhale T, and exhale, twist. Inhale T, lift higher, and lower down. Turn the head to the side. Bring the arms alongside the body and rest. Observe the sensations, observe any subtle movement, any sensations. Now, forehead on the floor, hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself back to a child's pose to stretch the lower back. So knees together, hips towards the heels. Press the floor away from you so you bring the hips closer to the heels. And breathe. Now on your next inhale, press on the hands, come back to a tabletop position. Ooh, that feels good. Tap the toes on the floor. Make sure the hands are right underneath the shoulders. And from here we go to down dog. So inhale, exhale, stretch the legs back, downward dog. Now as you inhale, sweep the right toes high. And as you exhale, step the right foot forward at the front of the mat. And spin the right heel on the floor, the left heel on the floor, sorry. So, and here, let's take a moment to align our heels. So the front heel is aligned with the back heel, alright? So imagine you can draw a line between the heels. Now come on the fingertips. Inhale, rise for Warrior One. Maybe you need to adjust the stance of your feet. Relax your shoulders. Squeeze the left glute and make sure that the knee is not past the ankle but over. Draw the left hip forward and the right hip back so the hips are square to the front of the mat. Suck this forward. Find your inner warrior. Now take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the arms behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Slide the hands alongside the left leg, open the chest and bend the right knee even more. Sink into that right hip. Inhale here again. And as you exhale, fold into your humble warrior. Right elbow inside of the right knee. Crown of the head reaches for the floor. Keep squaring the hips, so don't open the hips. And breathe here in this surrendering pose. On your next inhale, press on the feet, rise up, lift the arms towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring the hands alongside the body and straighten the right leg. Now if you want here, you can shorten the stance of the feet, but make sure you don't lose the alignment of the heels and make sure your hip stays parallel to the front edge of the mat. Now, we'll go to a variation of pyramid pose. So bring the arms back. I'll give you variation. You can either grab opposite elbows, or you can join the fist, or you can do a reverse prayer position in the back. Both legs are straight, hips are squared. As you inhale, lift the chest, spine, a gentle back bend here, opening the heart. And as you exhale, fold over to stand the right leg. Chest towards the thighs, nose towards the knee, forehead towards the shin. Down round the shoulders, relax your shoulders. Keep drawing that right hip back and the left hip forward. Now on your next inhale, press on the feet, rise. Keep your hands where they are. Bend the front knee. Warrior 3, inhale. Warrior 3, shift the weight forward, lift the left leg off the floor, torso parallel to the floor. Soft gaze, smile. If you lose balance, it's alright. You can keep a micro bend in the right knee if necessary. The left leg is straight to you, one long line of energy. Inhale, exhale, bend the right knee, step the left foot back. Straighten the legs, inhale here. Exhale, relax the arms and step at the front of the mat. And shake it up. Good. Find your mountain pose. We have to do that on the left side now. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, bring the hands on the floor. From here, let's go straight to downward dog. So right foot back, left foot back, lift the hips and find your downward dog. Take a moment to settle here. Now as you inhale, sweep the left toes high. And as you exhale, left foot forward, front of the mat. Spin the right heel on the floor. Make sure the front heel and the back heel are aligned, so one line to separate the heels. Come on the fingertips. Inhale, rise for Warrior 1. So remember, draw the left hip back and the right hip forward, shoulders above the hips, hips parallel to the floor, so basically you're all parallel, not to the floor, to the front edge of the mat. Relax the shoulders, soft gaze forward. Press on the outer edge of the back foot and squeeze the right glutes. Find your inner warrior. Now inhale, reach your fingertips high. As you exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Slide the hands alongside the right thigh. Open the chest. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend the left knee even more. Sink onto that left hip. Inhale here again. And as you exhale, fall forward. Left shoulder inside of the left knee. Crown of the head towards the floor. And keep sinking in the left hip, but bringing the left hip back and the right hip forward. Arms above the head. Humble warrior. On your next inhale, press on the left foot, rise up. And release the arms alongside the body. Now straighten the left leg, maybe bring the right foot slightly more inward. Make sure the hips are still square to the front of the mat. Bring the hands back and find the same variation as you did for the right side. So either you grab the elbows, reverse prayer, or fist together. Inhale, find a gentle back bend, look up, send your heart forward. And as you exhale, come to pyramid pose with variation. Chest on top of the thighs, nose to the knee, shin, forehead. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Feel a nice stretch in the back of the left leg and keep squaring the hips. Left hip back, right hip forward. Now as you inhale, press on the feet, rise up. Exhale, bend the left knee, warrior 3. Step on the left foot, inhale, lift the right leg high, torso shifts parallel to the floor. One long line of energy. You can keep a micro bend in the left knee if necessary. Both legs are strong and engaged. Now bend the left knee, bring the right foot back. Lift the torso, straighten the leg, release the hands. Look forward and step at the front of the mat and shake it out. Adjust your clothes if necessary now. Take a little moment to gather yourself. Woo. Good. Now bring your feet about hips distance apart. Bring your hands alongside the body. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, squat down, lift the arms above the ears. Gaze between the hands. The arms and the ears are aligned. Sink low in your chair. Make sure that you can see the toes and that the weight is towards the heels. Inhale here. As you exhale, sweep the arms back and bring the chest on top of the thighs, half chair. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the arms, chair pose. Exhale, chest on the thighs, arms sweep back. One more time. Inhale to lift for chair pose. Exhale, fall forward, straighten the legs and fall. Inhale, halfway up. As you exhale, bend the knees, find your high plank. Hold your high plank for 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees on the floor and find a quick child's pose here. Bring the hips back. You can keep the arms forward or you can bring the arms towards the feet. The hands towards the feet. Whatever works for you here. And catch your breath. Now if you have the arms forward, bring the hands towards the feet And lift the torso and come and sit on your heels. Good. And from here we'll take one last back bend, we'll take camel pose. So come and stand on your knees. Make sure that the knees are about hips distance apart. Shoulders, hips, knees, one same line. Bring the hands behind the back. So the heel of the hands is in the lower back and the fingertips are facing towards the back of the knee. Roll the shoulders back, bring the elbows together, squeeze the glute, engage the glute, press the hips forward and start to lift the chest towards the ceiling for camel pose. You can stay here. Actually, I should have told you that you could tuck the toes on the floor. So you can stay here, or you can release the left hand towards the left heel and the right hand towards the right heel. But you want to keep pressing the hips forward, squeezing the glutes and sending the chest up. You can't breathe very deeply here, but you still have to breathe. Now if you have the hands on the heels, bring the hands back. Inhale, lift the torso. Exhale, lower down, sit on the heels, bring the hands on top of the thighs, close the eyes and rest. Observe the sensations. I will do this one more time. So come on the knees, shoulders, hips, knees aligned. If you had the toes stuck, now you can try with the feet flat on the floor. See what variation works for you now. Hands in the lower back. Roll the shoulders back, open the chest. Squeeze the glute and press the hips forward with the hands. Torso lifted parallel to the floor. You can stay here or you can lower the left hand towards the left heel. And then the right hand towards the left heel, the right heel. Or maybe one after the other. See what works, experiment here. The most important is to keep pressing the hips forward, squeezing the glutes and chest up to the ceiling. One more breath. Now bring the hands on the lower back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. Hands on the laps, close your eyes. Take a moment here. One more full breath. Now open the eyes, shift your hips to the side, either side, and bring your legs forward. Now that we've been in quite a deep back bend, we have to counterpose with a forward. So you could keep a soft bend in the knees if you needed to, keeping the heels on the floor. You can extend the legs forward. Bring the toes towards you and the heels to the back. Let's start with the hands beside the hips on the side. Gently press on the hands to lift the chest and engage the belly towards the spine. Now keeping this engagement of the upper body, lift the arms up. Relax the shoulders, inhale, and as you exhale, fold over the legs. So you want to close the gap between the thighs and the chest. So down round the upper back, down round the shoulders. The objective here is not to bring the nose on the knee, but to close the gap between the thighs and the chest. The arms rest wherever they can rest today. I mean the hands, not the arms. When you inhale, you elongate the spine. And when you exhale, maybe you can lower down a little bit more. Inhale to elongate. And exhale to lower down. One more full breath. Now on your next inhale, tuck the belly in, lift the arms up. And exhale, hands to the side. And release. Alright, now if you are at the back of the mat like me, come to the front of the mat. Extend the arms long in front of you, gently round the upper back And then roll the spine on your mat, vertebra by vertebra. Slowly with control, a smile on your face. I want it to shake. Make it shake. Go as slowly as you can. Resist. Resist to gravity. And down. Well done. I can't see you, but I want to say well done. Alright, good. Now let's stretch your hips. Bring the feet towards the hips and bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Gently press the right knee away from you. Lift the left foot off the floor and grab the left shin with both hands. You can stay here but flex the feet, or you can take a big inhale, and as you exhale you bring the legs to the torso. Oof, and you should feel a very nice stretch in the outer hip, in the inner thigh, and remember, wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. And here you can really breathe deeply. Now take a big inhale. And as you exhale, release the left foot on the floor and release the right foot. And now let's change. Left ankle over the top of the right thigh and gently press the left knee away. So you have a nice figure four. Lift the right foot off the floor and grab the shin of the knee with both hands. Flex both feet. You can stay here, that's already good enough. Or you can take a big inhale, and as you exhale, you pull the legs towards you. Observe where you can feel the stretch. And breathe deeply. Now take a big breath in and exhale to release. And lower the left foot. Now cross the right leg over the left leg as if you were sitting in a chair. Extend the arms in a T position with the palm facing down and bring the left foot as close as you can to the hip. Now inhale here, and as you exhale you lower the knees to the left and you gaze to the right. And maybe you can bring the left hand on top of the right thigh just because you can. We're twisting, so you want to breathe very deeply here, sending oxygen to the digestive organs. Now if you were holding the thigh, release the grip, tuck the belly in, lift the legs back to the center, and cross the right leg, and now cross the left leg over the right leg. Inhale in the center. As you exhale, drop the knees to the right and gaze to the left. And maybe the right hand come on top of the left thigh to keep it towards the floor. And breathe deeply. Now release the thigh if you were holding it. Inhale to lift the legs towards the center. Release the crossing of the legs. Bring the thighs to the chest. Wrap your arms around the legs. Maybe you want to massage the back, swaying from side to side, taking any last movement that you want before Shavasana. If you are in movement, come back to stillness. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, release the legs, extend the legs on the mat, one foot on each corner of the mat. Let them fall out to the side. Open your arms alongside the body, slightly separated with the palm facing up. And here, adjust your position. Take any movement, adjust your clothes. Make sure that you're absolutely comfortable so you can really come to stillness.
when you're ready, you can take 2 deep, slow breaths. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Then you can come back to a gentle and natural breath. You can observe the weight of the body on the mat. And bring your awareness to all the points of contact between the body and the floor. The heels, feel your heels heavily planted on the earth. The calf muscles and the back of the thighs. And your buttocks. Observe your legs. And feel them completely relaxed and heavy, sinking into the earth. The back of your hands and the forearms, the elbows and the back of the upper arms, and the shoulders. Feel them heavy on the floor and completely relaxed, completely still. The lower back and the upper back. And the back of the head. Really feel all these points of contact between the back of the body and the floor. And now bring all your awareness to your heart center. And as we've been doing quite a few heart opening poses today, your heart is pretty open right now. And bring all your attention on your breath, on your chest and your heart rising as you inhale. And softly falling as you exhale. And you can stay here for the next few minutes, inhaling and exhaling softly with all the awareness to the heart center. And if the mind drifts away, it's normal, that's what the mind does. Just gently tell yourself to come back to the breath. Back to the present moment. And now you can bring your awareness back to the space around you, back to the room where you are. You can slowly start to make little movements with the fingers and the toes. Maybe you can take some small rotation with the ankles and the wrists in one direction and then in the other. You can move the head from left to right slowly. If you want to, you can extend the arms behind the head to stretch from the tip of the toes to the tip of the fingers. You can yawn, you can inhale. And in your own time, bring your knees to the chest so you can roll on either side, finding a fetal position. Then you can gently bring yourself back up to a seated position with your legs crossed and your eyes closed. Find a gentle lift in the heart, grow the spine tall. And place your hands in front of your heart in the prayer position. And here you can take a moment to come back to the intention you set at the beginning of your practice. What could yoga do for you today? What's brought you on your mat? And to close this practice, we'll chant together the peace mantra, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can exhale all the air. Now inhale to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Inhale. Exhale. May there be peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your hearts. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you, beautiful yogis. Thank you for joining my practice today. I really hope you enjoyed this heart-opening Hatha sequence. If you have any requests, if you'd like me to prepare a special class, don't hesitate to send me a comment or a little message, and I will be very happy to reply to your request. Have a lot of water now, and I will see you next time. Bye!